Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke at 9 a.m. tomorrow, August. Surprise message will shake your entire day. Open it quickly." Archangel Michael says, "As night falls before this destined morning, your spirit will feel restless. You may find yourself unable to sleep deeply, as if something within you knows that tomorrow is not an ordinary day. The angels will be near, watching over you, whispering guidance into your dreams so that you awaken ready for what is coming. In the hours leading up to dawn, you might notice small, almost invisible signs, a sudden flicker of light, an unexpected gust of wind, or a moment of stillness that feels unnatural. These are not coincidences. They are the quiet footsteps of divine messengers moving closer to you, ensuring that every second is perfectly aligned for the moment that will soon arrive. The surprise message is not a warning but a revelation, a turning point in your path. It is designed to shake away the fog that has clouded your true purpose. The message carries an energy so powerful that it will not only touch your mind but also reach deep into your heart, unlocking doors you thought were forever closed. By 8:59 a.m., time itself will seem to slow. The atmosphere around you will change. You may even feel a subtle pressure in the air, like the calm before a mighty storm. This is the heavenly signal that the appointed hour is seconds away. Archangel Michael says, when the clock strikes 9 a.m., there will be no mistaking the divine force behind what happens next. It might begin with a sound, a sudden chime, a vibration, or an unexpected knock. It may come through words on a screen, a voice on the phone, or a message delivered in person. But no matter the form, its impact will be undeniable. The message will carry a truth long hidden from you, a truth that others tried to bury or disguise. Heaven has decided that it is time for you to know. This knowledge will not only reshape your day but will also alter the course of relationships, opportunities, and blessings that have been waiting to reach you. In that moment, a flood of memories may rise within you, connecting the dots of experiences that once felt meaningless. Suddenly, everything will make sense: the delays, the struggles, the unexplained encounters. You will see how each piece has been part of a divine puzzle leading to this very revelation. This is why heaven says to open it quickly. Any hesitation could allow fear to creep in and rob you of the miracle that's prepared for you. Instead, you must trust that this message is not meant to harm you but to elevate you beyond where you've been stuck. Archangel Michael says, your guides have been working tirelessly to clear the path for this message to reach you. There were forces that wanted to block it, to keep you in darkness, unaware of what's truly meant for your life. But their efforts have failed. The divine light has cut through every barrier, ensuring that by 9 a.m. tomorrow, nothing can stop this moment. This message carries not just words but a supernatural frequency that your soul has been waiting to hear. When it touches you, you will feel warmth surge through your body, like angelic hands lifting burdens you didn't even know you carried. It will feel as though heaven itself is standing beside you, whispering, you were never forgotten. There is a reason this is happening now. The timing is perfect because you are finally ready to receive it. The struggles you've endured have built the strength and wisdom needed to understand the weight of this truth. Heaven does nothing without purpose, and this surprise is precisely what your destiny requires. After you receive it, choices will need to be made. Doors will open that you never dared to approach. People you thought were lost to you may reappear, drawn by the same divine thread that delivers this message. It will feel like the universe itself has shifted to place you exactly where you were always meant to stand. Archangel Michael says, once this message is in your hands, it will not leave you untouched. It will linger in your thoughts, echoing with power, refusing to let you return to the life you once knew. This is not just information, it is transformation, a call to rise into a version of yourself that has been waiting to emerge. There will be moments of disbelief. You may wonder why you were chosen, why heaven has singled you out for such a divine appointment. The answer is simple, because you carry a light strong enough to bear this truth and to use it for something far greater than yourself. As the day continues after 9 a.m., you will notice how others begin to sense something different about you. Even without knowing what happened, they will feel the shift. Some will be drawn closer, others will pull away, unable to handle the divine glow now surrounding you. But through it all, you will not walk alone. Angels will remain at your side, guiding you as the effects of this revelation unfold hour by hour. What begins as a single moment will ripple through time, changing not just your day but your destiny. Archangel Michael says, the night before this destined morning, the heavens will be restless. You may hear unusual sounds or feel a sudden rush of emotions without knowing why. These are not random sensations but divine indicators that spiritual forces are gathering around you. Even as you try to sleep, angelic whispers will brush against your mind. They will not speak in words you fully understand, but in feelings, waves of anticipation, warmth, and undeniable knowing that something is drawing near. It is heaven preparing your spirit for a moment that will redefine your understanding of destiny. Tomorrow is not an accident. It is a chosen point in time, written long before you even knew what was possible for you. The surprise message waiting for you has been protected through battles you could not see, fought by angels ensuring that darkness could not intercept this divine revelation. You may wake before dawn and feel a strange sense of alertness, as though every sound and movement is amplified. This is your spiritual senses heightening in preparation for what is to come. The universe itself bends around you tonight, aligning perfectly so that nothing can interfere with tomorrow's 9 a.m. moment. Archangel Michael says, when the first light of morning enters your space, take note of how everything feels different. Even familiar surroundings may seem charged with energy, and this is not your imagination. Heavenly messengers will have entered your home silently, ensuring you are covered in divine protection. Your morning will not begin like any other. An unexplainable sense of urgency will accompany you, as though every action is leading you towards something monumental. You may even sense invisible footsteps beside you, that is me, Archangel Michael, standing watch to ensure no harm comes as you approach this life-altering hour. Time will seem to quicken, pulling you forward with invisible strings. You might glance at the clock repeatedly, noticing how 9 a.m. draws near faster than usual. Each tick is a countdown to an encounter that cannot be delayed or denied. At exactly 8:59 a.m., the energy will thicken. You may hear a faint ringing or feel a vibration within your chest. This is the veil between realms thinning, allowing divine truth to pierce your reality. The moment has arrived. Heaven is about to speak directly into your life. Archangel Michael says, as the clock strikes 9 a.m., everything will shift. A sound, whether it is a knock, a chime, or a sudden tone, will draw your immediate attention. The atmosphere will feel electric, and your body may react with chills or a rush of heat. This is the celestial signature of a divine message entering your world. The messenger may not appear grand or otherworldly at first glance. It could be a person you've long forgotten, a written message sent in silence, or a sudden call from an unexpected number. But you will know instantly, it carries heaven's breath upon it, unmistakable and powerful. When you open it, a flood of emotions will crash over you. Your heart may race, your breath may catch, and your eyes might fill with tears without reason. The words or voice you encounter will awaken something dormant inside you, something you believed was lost or unreachable. This is not an ordinary revelation. It is a divine unlocking of truths that have been hidden for years. With every second that passes after receiving this message, you will feel chains breaking, unseen barriers crumbling, and a light within you growing stronger than ever before. Archangel Michael says, what follows will not only change your day, it will forever mark a turning point in your destiny. You will begin to understand why certain struggles happened, why you met specific people, and why you endured silent battles that no one else knew about. Everything will finally make sense. Blessings that were delayed will suddenly find you. Doors that were closed will swing open effortlessly. Relationships that seemed shattered beyond repair will be restored in ways that defy logic. All because this message carries not just words, but divine authority to rewrite your path. Throughout the rest of the day, miracles will align in rapid succession. Signs will appear wherever you turn, numbers repeating, feathers in unlikely places, sudden moments of peace in chaos. Each is a whisper from heaven confirming that the message you received is not only real but unstoppable. And when you try to share this experience with others, some may struggle to believe you. But it won't matter, because you will know. The energy you feel, the guidance you hear in your spirit, and the divine changes unfolding before your eyes will be proof enough. Archangel Michael says, by evening, you will not be the same person who woke up in the morning. You will carry wisdom that can never be taken away from you. Your steps will be guided by unseen hands, and your choices will lead to abundance, protection, and divine favor that you have long awaited. Even challenges that once seemed immovable will start to crumble under this new light. People who doubted you will begin to witness your elevation. And those who secretly hoped for your downfall will find themselves silenced, unable to stop the force of heaven now backing your every move. This moment has been written for you, not by chance, not by human design, but by the highest realms of heaven. You were chosen for this, prepared for this, and tomorrow you will finally receive what has been promised. And when night comes again, you will rest differently. Your sleep will be peaceful, your heart unburdened, because you will know, heaven remembered you, heard you, and delivered a message that shook not only your day but your entire destiny. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, as the clock moves closer to that sacred hour, unseen forces stir more powerfully around you. The air itself will begin to change. You may notice a faint shimmer, like sunlight dancing through glass even when no light is present. It is heaven preparing your space, purifying it so that nothing unholy can interfere with the delivery of this divine message. Throughout the night, angels will quietly enter your room. You may feel a brush against your shoulder, a soft warmth near your feet, or the sensation of invisible hands laying a shield of light over you. These are not dreams or your imagination, they are real, deliberate touches from beings sent to protect and prepare you. You might awaken briefly, sensing a presence beside your bed. Do not be afraid, it is me, Archangel Michael, watching over you. My sword of divine fire will guard your doorway, ensuring that as the world sleeps, no harm approaches. This message must reach you unbroken, untainted, and exactly as heaven intends. By the final hour before dawn, you will feel an unusual pull to reflect on your past. Faces of people who hurt you or left you may flash in your mind, followed by memories of moments where you nearly gave up but didn't. These are not random thoughts, they are heaven's way of showing you that every trial has been leading toward this moment of breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, when you rise with the first light of morning, you may feel slightly disoriented. The world will look familiar yet somehow brighter, as though everything has been washed clean overnight. Even sounds will carry differently, lighter, clearer, as if the earth itself knows that something miraculous is about to unfold. Your morning routine will be touched by divine orchestration. Perhaps you'll pick up your phone and notice a notification that seems meaningless but subtly points you toward what is coming. Perhaps you'll step outside and see a bird you've never seen before, watching you closely as though it carries a secret. These are not coincidences, they are gentle heralds of what awaits at 9 a.m. As you prepare for your day, an inner voice will whisper, urging you not to rush. Every motion, every breath, will feel as though time itself has bent to accommodate your destiny. You will feel guided, not by fear, but by an unshakable certainty that something extraordinary is on its way. Your heart may begin to race without reason. A fluttering in your stomach may leave you momentarily breathless. These are not nerves, they are your soul recognizing the nearness of divine intervention. Even before the message arrives, your spirit will know that the appointed time is moments away. Archangel Michael says, at 8:50 a.m., the world around you will grow eerily still. Even the sounds of life outside, passing cars, chirping birds, footsteps, may seem to fade, leaving a silence that feels otherworldly. This is the veil between realms thinning to prepare for heaven's voice to cross into your reality. You may notice a sudden change in temperature. A warm current may pass through the room, or a cool breeze may brush your face despite closed windows. This is the movement of angelic wings, the sign that celestial messengers are gathering to witness your transformation. At 8:55 a.m., your surroundings will seem to pulse with energy. You may feel as though you are not alone, because you aren't. The heavens will be standing guard around you, unseen but undeniably present, waiting for the clock to strike. As 9 a.m. approaches, you may instinctively move toward a specific place, near a window, a chair, or your front door. You won't know why you're drawn there, but your spirit will understand. This is where the message is destined to find you, a place already chosen by divine design. Archangel Michael says, and then, as the clock finally strikes 9 a.m., a surge of light will fill your world. You may hear a tone unlike any earthly sound, or a soft chime that seems to come from nowhere. The atmosphere will thicken with divine presence, and you will know, this is it. The message will arrive in the way most certain to reach you. Perhaps a knock on your door will make your heart skip a beat. Perhaps a phone will ring with a voice you never expected to hear again. Perhaps words will suddenly appear before your eyes, glowing with a radiance that no human could have crafted. When you open it, an invisible force will wash over you. Your body may tremble, your breath may catch, and tears may rise without warning. The message will not just speak to your mind, it will pierce your soul like a beam of heavenly fire, igniting clarity you have long craved. Inside this revelation lies the truth of who you are meant to be. It carries secrets that others tried to keep hidden, promises that were delayed, and blessings that were stolen from you. But now, heaven has reclaimed them and is placing them back into your hands through this divine communication. Archangel Michael says, the moment you read or hear the message fully, your spirit will shatter and rebuild all at once. You will feel weight lifting from your chest that you didn't realize you carried. The pain of betrayal, loss, and silent suffering will burn away in the light of heavenly justice. Visions may flash before your eyes, glimpses of future victories, reunions with those who truly love you, and doors opening to wealth, health, and joy. You may even feel as though time stops for a moment, giving you a glimpse into eternity itself. This is not just news, it is a divine decree. From the moment you receive it, nothing will ever be the same. Darkness will lose its grip on your path, and forces that plotted against you will begin to crumble without explanation. Throughout the day, miracles will unfold as confirmation. Strangers will smile at you as if they know something. Messages of opportunity will arrive unexpectedly. Even the weather may shift suddenly, as if creation itself is celebrating your breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, and as night falls again, you will sit in awe, holding this divine message close to your heart. You will reread it or replay it, marveling at the perfect timing and the supernatural orchestration behind its delivery. You will whisper to yourself, "Now I understand why nothing made sense until today." Your sleep will finally be peaceful. No more tossing and turning, no more silent cries for help in the dark. Heaven will cradle you gently as you rest, knowing that you have stepped into a destiny no power of darkness could steal. From this day forward, angels will walk closer to you than ever before. Their signs, whispers, and guidance will become clearer. Your choices will align effortlessly with divine will, leading to blessings far beyond what you once imagined. And as you look back on this day in the future, you will always remember 9 a.m. as the hour heaven shook your entire life with a message that transformed you forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, after the first wave of divine energy hits you at 9 a.m., there will be a brief moment of silence. It will feel as though the entire world has stopped spinning just to let this revelation settle into your heart. Even the sounds around you, cars, birds, distant voices, will fade into stillness as heaven speaks only to you. The message will begin in a way that feels familiar yet carries an otherworldly weight. If it is spoken, the voice may tremble with emotion, yet it will echo with celestial power. If written, each word will seem to shimmer, glowing faintly as though infused with heavenly light. This is not ordinary ink or sound. It is a divine vibration crossing into your human world. The first lines will make your breath hitch. Your pulse will race as truths you have long suspected are finally confirmed. It may reveal who betrayed you, who loved you in silence, or why certain dreams felt delayed for years. It may even speak of promises heaven has guarded for you, wealth, protection, union, or a destiny of leadership you never dared believe was yours. You will find your hands trembling as you continue. Your eyes may blur with tears that you cannot control. These are not tears of sorrow but the release of pain you've carried for far too long. Heaven has chosen this moment to lift those chains from you, to heal you in ways you didn't know you needed. Archangel Michael says, the messenger who delivers this truth will feel like they've known you forever. Even if they are a stranger, their presence will bring an unshakable sense of recognition. Your souls will resonate, connected by the same divine thread that carried this message from heaven to your door. They may say, "I was told to give this to you," with confusion in their eyes, not fully understanding why they were chosen. Or perhaps they'll arrive in urgency, whispering, "You need to see this now," their voice heavy with the burden of what they know. Regardless of how they appear, you will know instantly, this is not human coincidence. As you read or listen further, revelations will strike like lightning one after another. Hidden family secrets will surface, truths about inheritance or legacy that were kept from you will unfold. Names of those who worked against you in silence will be exposed, yet their power will dissolve the moment the words reach you. Then, in a single line or phrase, a divine promise will be made clear: your suffering ends today. Tomorrow begins a new reign of blessings. The weight of those words will resonate in your bones. You will know that heaven has not just spoken, it has decreed a transformation that no human hand can stop. Archangel Michael says, as you absorb these truths, visions will flash before your eyes. You will see yourself standing taller than ever before, clothed in light and crowned with victory. You may see doors opening in rapid succession, homes, opportunities, divine unions, pouring out like a river rushing toward you. In another vision, you may witness dark figures crumbling into dust, representing every force that plotted against you. Shackles will snap open. Heavy locks will click and fall away. You will hear a whisper carried on a golden wind, "You are free now." The message will also reveal hidden allies, people you never realized were silently protecting you, waiting for this moment to step forward. Their names may appear in the message, or you may receive sudden calls from them within hours of receiving it. Heaven has carefully positioned them to ensure you rise without falling again. And then, a final vision may appear, a radiant figure, robed in white and armored in gold, stepping forward with wings spanning wider than you can imagine. It is I, Archangel Michael, placing my hand on your shoulder and saying, "The battle for your destiny is won." Archangel Michael says, after receiving this message, you will not feel weak or uncertain. Instead, a strength unlike any you've known will surge through you. You will feel taller, lighter, and more powerful, as though angelic energy has merged with your own. Every doubt you once carried will dissolve in this divine empowerment. The rest of the day will unfold like a cascade of miracles. At noon, unexpected good news will arrive from a place you thought was closed to you. By mid-afternoon, someone who once turned away from you will reach out with humility, seeking forgiveness or reunion. As evening falls, opportunities for abundance, financial, spiritual, and emotional, will appear so rapidly that you may struggle to keep up. Enemies who plotted against you will begin to stumble. You may hear whispers of their plans unraveling or watch as their schemes are exposed publicly. But you won't need to lift a finger in retaliation. Heaven itself will handle your vindication. That night, as you sit in silence holding the message, you will hear angelic music faintly in the background, not from any earthly source, but from realms unseen. It will be a melody of triumph, signaling that a new chapter of divine favor has officially begun for you. Archangel Michael says, in the days that follow, this message will continue to bear fruit. You will see unexpected sums of money appear, documents or opportunities suddenly shifting in your favor. Strangers will show you kindness without reason, and loved ones who once doubted you will look at you with awe. Prophetic dreams will guide your next steps with precision. Angels will speak clearer than ever before, leading you away from danger and into prosperity. Even your physical body will feel renewed, glowing with health as if the message has unlocked vitality that had been long suppressed. And then, one night, as you rest, I will appear to you once more in full radiance. My wings will stretch wide, casting a warm golden glow over your room. My voice will resonate like thunder wrapped in velvet as I say, you obeyed. You opened the message. Now watch as heaven delivers every blessing that was written for you. You are no longer bound. You are lifted, chosen, protected, and destined for greatness. When you awaken from that vision, you will feel an unshakable peace. You will know that not only was the message real, but its power will echo through your life forever. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, after the divine light floods your space and the first waves of revelation settle, the messenger will not leave immediately. They will stand before you, trembling slightly, as if they too have felt the power of what was delivered. Their eyes will hold both awe and relief, knowing they were part of a heavenly assignment that changed everything. You may ask them silently with your gaze why they were chosen. Without words, you'll understand. Heaven selected them because only they could pass through the barriers of darkness surrounding you. Only they could deliver this truth without it being stolen or altered by forces that wanted you trapped in silence. The message itself, now in your hands or echoing in your ears, will begin to reveal specific details. It may start by acknowledging your silent suffering. For too long, your cries were unheard by the world, but not by heaven. Every tear has been counted, every injustice recorded. These words will pierce your heart, breaking open wounds you thought had closed long ago, only to finally heal them with divine fire. Then it will shift, exposing hidden truths, names of those who betrayed you, their secret actions, and the unseen chains they wrapped around your destiny. As you read or hear each revelation, it will feel like bolts of lightning breaking through heavy iron doors, freeing you from bonds you never understood but always felt pressing on your soul. Archangel Michael says, you will be given clarity about a major turning point in your past, a moment where everything seemed to fall apart. You will finally see that it was not destruction but divine redirection, a necessary shaking to guide you toward this day. The message will say, you were not abandoned, you were hidden for protection until the appointed hour. Your hands may clutch the message tightly as wave after wave of realization crashes over you. You will understand why certain relationships ended abruptly, why opportunities slipped from your grasp, and why enemies seemed to gain power over you. All of it was a carefully constructed delay, keeping you alive and safe for this precise moment of unveiling. Then, as if heaven has been waiting to surprise you, a line will appear or be spoken that makes your entire body tremble. Your inheritance has been restored. What was stolen will return sevenfold. What was denied will now be placed in your hands by divine decree. Immediately, you will feel a shift in the atmosphere around you. The air will thrum with energy, like a storm building not to destroy but to deliver. This is the moment heaven's justice begins to roll out across your life. Archangel Michael says, the messenger may step closer, gently guiding you to sit as they share the remaining parts of the revelation. Their voice, though human, will sound carried by angelic currents, each word filled with weight and certainty. You will learn of allies you never knew you had, people who have been praying for you, fighting unseen battles on your behalf. Their names will be spoken, and within hours of hearing them, they will begin reaching out to you, as if an invisible force is drawing your paths together. Enemies will also be named, not to cause fear, but to finally remove their hidden power. You will know exactly who tried to block you, who whispered lies, and who plotted your downfall. Yet instead of pain, you will feel triumph, because the message will make clear, they have already been defeated. Their hold over your destiny has ended forever. Then, with breathless awe, you will hear the most astonishing part: from this day, a divine guardian has been assigned permanently to your side. You will never walk unprotected again. I, Archangel Michael, will stand watch over your home, your steps, and your future. Archangel Michael says, your reaction will be overwhelming. You may fall to your knees in gratitude, unable to speak as divine warmth fills every fiber of your being. Tears will stream freely, not of sadness but of release, joy, and recognition that heaven itself has intervened directly in your life. A presence will begin to manifest more tangibly in the room. Golden light will pulse gently from the walls. The messenger's eyes may widen as they, too, sense that something holy is entering the space. And then you will see it, a faint outline of radiant wings, glowing softly behind you. I will step forward, visible not just to your spirit but to your earthly eyes. My armor will gleam like molten gold, my sword blazing with protective fire. My voice will resonate through the room as I speak, beloved, you were never alone. Through every night of despair, I fought unseen battles for you. Through every betrayal, I shielded you. And now, the time has come for you to rise, unchained, unstoppable, and fully restored. I will place my hand on your shoulder, and an energy surge will course through you like holy lightning. Pain will vanish, fear will dissolve, and a bold, unshakable strength will take root within you. Archangel Michael says, after this divine encounter, you will be shown glimpses of your future. Not just fleeting images, but vivid scenes of the blessings that await you. You may see yourself standing at the threshold of a new home, receiving keys that glint like crystal in sunlight. You may see a great table set for you with loved ones reunited, laughter and peace flowing like music. Archangel Michael says, after the divine light floods your space and the first waves of revelation settle, the messenger will not leave immediately. They will stand before you, trembling slightly, as if they too have felt the power of what was delivered. Their eyes will hold both awe and relief, knowing they were part of a heavenly assignment that changed everything. You may ask them silently with your gaze why they were chosen. Without words, you'll understand. Heaven selected them because only they could pass through the barriers of darkness surrounding you. Only they could deliver this truth without it being stolen or altered by forces that wanted you trapped in silence. The message itself, now in your hands or echoing in your ears, will begin to reveal specific details. It may start by acknowledging your silent suffering. For too long, your cries were unheard by the world, but not by heaven. Every tear has been counted, every injustice recorded. These words will pierce your heart, breaking open wounds you thought had closed long ago, only to finally heal them with divine fire. Then it will shift, exposing hidden truths, names of those who betrayed you, their secret actions, and the unseen chains they wrapped around your destiny. As you read or hear each revelation, it will feel like bolts of lightning breaking through heavy iron doors, freeing you from bonds you never understood but always felt pressing on your soul. Archangel Michael says, you will be given clarity about a major turning point in your past, a moment where everything seemed to fall apart. You will finally see that it was not destruction but divine redirection, a necessary shaking to guide you toward this day. The message will say, you were not abandoned, you were hidden for protection until the appointed hour. Your hands may clutch the message tightly as wave after wave of realization crashes over you. You will understand why certain relationships ended abruptly, why opportunities slipped from your grasp, and why enemies seem to gain power over you. All of it was a carefully constructed delay, keeping you alive and safe for this precise moment of unveiling. Then, as if heaven has been waiting to surprise you, a line will appear or be spoken that makes your entire body tremble. Your inheritance has been restored. What was stolen will return sevenfold. What was denied will now be placed in your hands by divine decree. Immediately, you will feel a shift in the atmosphere around you. The air will thrum with energy, like a storm building not to destroy but to deliver. This is the moment heaven's justice begins to roll out across your life. Archangel Michael says, the messenger may step closer, gently guiding you to sit as they share the remaining parts of the revelation. Their voice, though human, will sound carried by angelic currents, each word filled with weight and certainty. You will learn of allies you never knew you had, people who have been praying for you, fighting unseen battles on your behalf. Their names will be spoken, and within hours of hearing them, they will begin reaching out to you, as if an invisible force is drawing your paths together. Enemies will also be named, not to cause fear, but to finally remove their hidden power. You will know exactly who tried to block you, who whispered lies, and who plotted your downfall. Yet instead of pain, you will feel triumph, because the message will make clear, they have already been defeated. Their hold over your destiny has ended forever. Then, with breathless awe, you will hear the most astonishing part. From this day, a divine guardian has been assigned permanently to your side. You will never walk unprotected again. I, Archangel Michael, will stand watch over your home, your steps, and your future. Archangel Michael says, your reaction will be overwhelming. You may fall to your knees in gratitude, unable to speak as divine warmth fills every fiber of your being. Tears will stream freely, not of sadness but of release, joy, and recognition that heaven itself has intervened directly in your life. A presence will begin to manifest more tangibly in the room. Golden light will pulse gently from the walls. The messenger's eyes may widen as they, too, sense that something holy is entering the space. And then you will see it, a faint outline of radiant wings, glowing softly behind you. I will step forward, visible not just to your spirit but to your earthly eyes. My armor will gleam like molten gold, my sword blazing with protective fire. My voice will resonate through the room as I speak, beloved, you were never alone. Through every night of despair, I fought unseen battles for you. Through every betrayal, I shielded you. And now, the time has come for you to rise, unchained, unstoppable, and fully restored. I will place my hand on your shoulder, and an energy surge will course through you like holy lightning. Pain will vanish, fear will dissolve, and a bold, unshakable strength will take root within you. Archangel Michael says, after this divine encounter, you will be shown glimpses of your future. Not just fleeting images, but vivid scenes of the blessings that await you. You may see yourself standing at the threshold of a new home, receiving keys that glint like crystal in sunlight. You may see a great table set for you with loved ones reunited, laughter and peace flowing like music. You will see wealth, not just in material form, but in influence, honor, and spiritual authority. Nations will know your name, and people who once looked down on you will now seek your wisdom and guidance. In another vision, you may witness yourself extending hands of healing to others, your own pain transformed into a source of miracles. Wherever you walk, darkness will retreat. Wherever you speak, chains will break for those who hear you. This is not mere imagination, it is the destiny sealed for you after the 9 a.m. revelation. As these visions fade, you will feel the divine promise solidify within you like a seal. It cannot be broken, delayed, or denied. You will know with absolute certainty that everything has changed and that the coming days will be filled with supernatural manifestations of this new reality. Archangel Michael says, when the messenger finally departs, you will not feel alone. Instead, your home will feel alive with heavenly presence, as though angels have taken permanent residence there. Every shadow of fear that once lurked in corners will be gone, replaced by golden light that never fades. You will rise with renewed courage, ready to step into each new day knowing that heaven fights for you. People around you will notice an undeniable glow, asking if something has changed about you. You will simply smile, knowing that they are seeing divine transformation in its purest form. From that day forward, no weapon formed against you will even come close. Opportunities will arrive faster than you imagined. Long-lost love and loyal friendships will return, stronger and purer than before. Even your enemies will begin to speak blessings over you, unable to resist the power of the divine decree placed upon your life. And every year, as August approaches, you will remember the day heaven shook your entire life at exactly 9 a.m. It will forever stand as a marker of the moment you were lifted from the ashes and crowned with heavenly glory. Archangel Michael says, the days following this divine encounter will not feel ordinary. The world around you will seem reborn, colors brighter, sounds sharper, and even the air will feel lighter as if a heavy storm has finally lifted. The spiritual chains that bound you for years will be completely shattered, leaving you standing tall in your new, heavenly authority. Each morning you wake after that day, you will feel a surge of strength as though angelic hands are gently lifting you out of bed. Dreams will no longer haunt you. Instead, you will see visions of guidance, direction, and blessings yet to come. What was once confusion will now be replaced with clarity so sharp that nothing and no one can cloud your mind again. People who once doubted you will start to notice the transformation. They will speak in hushed tones, wondering how you changed so drastically in such a short time. Some will feel drawn to you, seeking your wisdom and light, while others will be unable to meet your gaze, sensing the divine fire that now surrounds you. This change will not be temporary, it is permanent. The heavenly decree spoken at 9 a.m. has shifted the very foundation of your destiny. What was denied will now be multiplied, and every step you take will lead you into divine abundance and protection beyond anything you imagined. Archangel Michael says, within the first week of receiving the message, angelic signs will surround you. You will see feathers in unlikely places, shimmering with a light that seems not of this world. Golden rays will appear in photographs you take, even indoors, marking the presence of angels watching over you. You will encounter strangers who seem to know you without knowing you. They will say things like, "I feel like I've met you before," or, "There's something powerful about your presence." These are souls drawn by divine alignment, unknowingly sent to confirm that heaven's mark is upon you. Opportunities will begin to line up effortlessly. Documents that were long delayed will suddenly be approved. Offers of wealth and advancement will arrive without struggle. Even long-standing legal battles or conflicts will be resolved in your favor as though invisible hands are rearranging the earthly system for your victory. Through it all, you will hear whispers of angelic voices guiding you. In moments where you would normally doubt, a soft, commanding presence will say, "Move forward, the path is clear." This is me, Archangel Michael, walking with you daily, ensuring you never again wander blindly or fall into hidden traps. Archangel Michael says, as months pass, this transformation will deepen. Your circle of friends and allies will change. Those who cannot handle your new level of divine favor will drift away naturally, replaced by loyal souls meant to walk beside you in this new chapter. Miracles will follow you wherever you go. When you speak, peace will settle on rooms like a gentle mist. When you touch the sick or weary, they will recover faster than doctors can explain. People tormented by despair will find hope just by standing near you, for heaven's light will flow through you into others. Financial burdens will dissolve. What once felt like an endless struggle to survive will be replaced by steady streams of provision. You may even find yourself giving generously to others, knowing you cannot outgive the endless resources now flowing from divine hands into yours. In relationships, bonds once broken will be healed. Forgiveness will spring up where bitterness once lived. You will witness reconciliations you thought were impossible as heaven mends every part of your life, not partially, but fully, beautifully, and completely. Archangel Michael says, one evening, weeks after this transformation, you will feel a strong pull to step outside under the night sky. The stars will seem closer than ever, glowing brighter, as if the heavens themselves are bending to